Hello and welcome to How to Generate Leads for Free with LinkedIn. My name's Claire Bryden. I work at The Organic Agency and we're based in Devon and London. So it's really nice to be up with you all today. So what do we do at The Organic Agency? We do marketing and web development. My specialism is social media, so my week can be anything from training the Samsung B2B team on how to use LinkedIn to generate leads and to be seen as thought leaders on LinkedIn, to doing a campaign for Greenpeace. So just yesterday we were setting up a Save Santa campaign, which is quite quirky, setting up Gumtree adverts to save Santa's home from global warming. So a huge variety of different things. But what we're going to focus on today is how to generate leads for LinkedIn. So hands up, who here is on LinkedIn? That's a good turnout. Thank you. And how many of you generate leads on a regular basis through LinkedIn? Hands up again, please. 2 out of all of you. That is quite astonishing. So I hope that today you can pick up some things from me that will turn that right around. So let's dive straight in. LinkedIn. I find that LinkedIn is like a big mansion with many wonderful rooms. And most people only step through the front door. So most people just go on there, they set up their profile, they might connect with a few people who they've met through university, some work colleagues. But what's the point in that? You already know those people. LinkedIn for me is about getting to know those people that you don't yet know, but you'd like to know. So today we're going to explore the mansion and I'm going to show you some of the best rooms and the best kept secrets of LinkedIn. So what we're going to cover. There's so many things I could tell you, but I'm going to really focus on just a few. So the 3 most important parts of your profile. So if you do nothing else, make sure you update these. And if you want to have your laptop or your phone open whilst I'm talking and updating them, perfectly fine with me. How to find potential new leads. And of course, how to start the conversation. And then I'm going to give you my 3 top tips on social media and LinkedIn. So let's begin with your profile. Here I am on LinkedIn. So the 3 most important parts. Number 1, and you'll see I've circled them in orange. Number 1, your photo. If you don't have a photo uploaded to your LinkedIn profile, it's like walking around this conference with a paper bag over your head. You might as well not bother. No one's going to talk to you. So make sure you have a good professional photo uploaded to LinkedIn. Head and shoulders preferably. And professional and friendly. So no holiday photos and no wedding pictures or anything like that. Professional and friendly is the key there. And that will help you stand out in search results. The second most important thing is your name. And you'll notice that I've capitalized mine. And I've done that so that it creates standout in search results. So if you're appearing in a search result, everybody else will have their name in lowercase. So if you've capitalized yours, your name is really going to stand out from the crowd. And that's really important, especially if you're in a sales role at your business. The third most important thing is your headline. So many people simply put your job title there. But what's a really good tip is if you go into the edit mode, there's a little blue pencil that appears. Click on that blue pencil and you'll be able to edit your headline. And I've done 3 things here. I'm telling people what the Organic Agency does, so I'm giving them the benefit of my business. So you can see grow your business with email, social, and SEO, optimize your website. Those are the key things that the Organic Agency does. So at a glance, people can see that. The second thing I'm doing is I'm putting keywords in there. So we do SEO. I know that people find our website through Googling, search, social, that kind of thing. So I've made sure that those keywords are in my headline. And LinkedIn really takes notice of your headline. So if you include those there, LinkedIn will rank you higher in those search results. And what's good is once you've identified those keywords, you want to make sure you put them throughout your profile. So put them in your job. Make sure that you get recommendations for those different things. And finally, I've included my job title. So I'm credible, digital account manager, people know what I do. So if people are searching for me because they've met me somewhere and they know that's what my job is, they can find me that way too. So those are my 3 most important things. So excitingly, what hopefully you guys will all be doing after this session is generating new leads through LinkedIn for free. And what I should mention is, although I've got a premium paid for LinkedIn profile, everything that I'm talking about today you can do for free on LinkedIn. So 3 ways to find new leads. Number 1, look at who has viewed your profile. Number 2, join groups where your prospects hang out. So if you're a marketing person, don't just join the marketing groups. If you generally deal with people or work with people who work in construction, join those groups. If a lot of your customers or clients are accountants, join some accountancy groups. So start finding where your prospects hang out. And number 3, this is my best kept secret, the advanced search function. So how many people have used the advanced search function so far? A couple of you. Okay, good, yeah. So what you can do is save advanced searches so that you get updated every week on LinkedIn or through your email who potential new prospects, who of those people could you start connecting with and start potentially generating business from. So what I'm going to do now is come out of my presentation and go onto LinkedIn and actually show you these things live. So the first one we talked about was who's viewed your profile. So you'll notice I'm on my profile now, so you just simply get there by clicking on the profile button. And the next thing you want to do is scroll down a bit. Oh. I don't know what to do then. That's a shame. Where's the technical person? Well, if you could see the screen, what I'd be showing you is you'd scroll down on your profile and you'd click on who's viewed it. I don't know if it's maybe... It's like it's unplugged itself. Does anybody use the who's viewed my profile search? Good. And do you connect with those people? No. Technical person? Is anyone technical here? And are most of you guys in B2B roles or B2C? Who's B2B? Yeah, good. And B2C? I'd say, this sort of thing is really, really helpful for B2B people, generating links through LinkedIn. LinkedIn is kind of the Facebook of sort of the B2B world, I guess. So, sorry. Thank you guys for all sticking around. Aha, here we go. We're back on. Right, so we're live on LinkedIn. Here's my profile page. You can see who's viewed my profile. My profile's been viewed 9 times in the past day. So I'd click on that. And I can start seeing, okay, so Giselle has looked at me. Ben Carter. So I'd probably scroll through these and see who, most of these are actually my first connections, but okay, here's Ben Carter. You see him? I'd think if he was a potential lead, I might think, okay, let's press connect. He's already viewed my profile, so I'd acknowledge that in my message and ask him to connect. And that's a really good way of spotting people who are already interested in you and potentially might be a lead generation source. The second way, so I've joined some groups where my prospects hang out. So I'm just going to scroll to the bottom. Okay, so let's have a look at some more groups. Okay, let's have a look at, for example, Small Business Accelerator. So a really good way to find people that you're not already connected to, but that might need your services, is through looking at groups where your prospects hang out. So if you work with small businesses, you might want to join this group. I can tell that this group is a good one to be in by having a look at the statistics. So this little eye that's hiding over in the right-hand corner, I can see, if I go on group statistics, I can see how many members they've got, how active the group is. That's really important. So there's 67 comments just in the last week. If your business is really location-based, you can see immediately where are these people coming from. LinkedIn just gives you all this information. It's right there for you to have a look at. If you know that you usually talk to owners or senior people, you can see 30% of the people in this group are owners. So this could be a worthwhile one. And now for my favorite thing on LinkedIn, the advanced people search. So you click on people up in your top menu bar, and you click advanced. Okay, so I'm going to do a little example here. Let's just say that you know a lot of your business comes from owners who are accountants, say. So let's type in keywords. Oh, I'm in caps lock. Accountants. And then their title, type in owner. And we want a current owner, so I'm going to switch that to current. And I want to look through everyone on LinkedIn, so I'm going to check that box. And scroll down. And let's make it more interesting. Let's see who fits that criteria near here. So we're in E16. Let's do 50 miles. Let's see what pops up. Okay, so in 50 miles of this building, there are 4,256 people who are owners and accountants. So if you want to start looking for people on your doorstep who are potential prospects, you can use the advanced search to do that. Does anybody want me to have a search for anything that they want, potentially? Has anybody got anything that they want to search for? No? Speak now. Okay, so what I do next is press Save Search. And this means that you don't have to go back on LinkedIn every day and keep up to date with who's matching what you need. You can simply press Save Search, which was in the top right-hand corner. I'd label this, say, accountants. I want a weekly alert of who's fitting this brief. And simply click tick. And now LinkedIn will email me every week with whoever's new that matches this field. So I can start, and what I would do is start scrolling through this list and seeing, okay, so for example, Navjot, she looks like a good person to be connected with. Dawn Wills, Marketing Services. David Kempster. So you can see how powerful the advanced search is. You can find people, and you can make it really specific, so you can add in lots of keywords if you know exactly who you want to find. So that's my top 3 tips on how to find your leads. Okay. So the next thing we're going to look at is how to start the conversation. How do I get this back to? Okay. So how to start the conversation. Once you've found these people, what do you do next? The first thing you want to do is ask them to connect. So there's 2 ways you can do this. So you press the connect button. If you already know them, great, but you probably won't if they're a potential new lead. So you can either check the box that says we've done business together, and then what I'd immediately do in the message is acknowledge that you haven't. So this tip I would use for really good prospects. So you really, really want to engage with them. You want to get to know them. And possibly put in the message something that that you've seen on their profile that you know you have in common, or if you've seen that you have a couple of people in common, so you've got three people, one person you know really well, that's a really good thing to do. So in the message put, "Hi, Emma, I know we don't already do business, but I've seen that we have Natasha in common, and I was wondering if you'd like to connect. Thanks, Claire." Something like that. The other really good thing you can do is join a group that they are currently in. So if you look on their profile, you can see immediately what groups they're in. And on the connect page, you've got the option to check groups that you're both in. And then that gives you a way to connect to people you don't yet know but would like to. After you've done that, what you want to do is build up over a period of time a kind of lightness of touch to your communication. So do not be a stalker. Don't look at their page every day and like every single status that they do. But what I'm saying is simply now and again, when you like something that they've said or you want to comment, make an insightful comment perhaps on something they've updated on LinkedIn. And then over a period of time, just message them, introduce yourself, maybe suggest meeting for a coffee if they're a really strong lead. So that brings me on to my 3 top tips for social media. The first one is the 80-20 rule. So social media is not just about shouting about what you do. It's about putting things out there that are interesting for your followers or the people you're connected with on LinkedIn. So this could be anything from white papers that you found to anything that you've read on the web that is interesting, but something that kind of promotes you as a thought leader and somebody to be connected to. And then 20% of the time, I'd recommend putting things out about yourself. So if you're launching something, you've got a promotion, or you've got something interesting to say about yourself. My second top tip is Google Alerts. How many people use Google Alerts here? A couple of you. So simply Google Alerts. And then if you find it hard to think of things that would be interesting to share with the people who are following you, just type in your sector or the sectors that your clients exist in, and Google Alerts will email you every day or every week news stories, blog posts, updated news about that sector. So you don't have to go trawling the web for it. It'll just pop in your email box every day or week. My third top tip, if you want to get something, you've got to give something back first. So this is just doing a little bit of a favor for someone on social media and then kind of asking them for something in return. And this isn't a big thing. This could just simply be retweeting one of their tweets, liking one of their statuses. So it's really, really small things. Perhaps, if they ask a question on Twitter, give them a mention, give them a reply back, and just help them out. So you've listened to my talk. Thank you very much. Why not connect with me on LinkedIn? Here's my LinkedIn page. Or you can simply just Google Claire Bryden and I will pop up at the top of the search results. So thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.